Big Mike here with
Hayes Entertainment.
today's episode. We got two NCAA prospects. We got Madden, Sanker, and Tyler Gibson.
If you like what we're doing, hit the subscribe button. Let's go.
I'm Tyler Gibson, class of 2022, Johns Creek High School, NCAA prospect. I only touch greatness podcast.
Madden Sanker, class of 2023. I'll be attending South Point High School, NCAA prospect. I'm on the I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
Looking for the most beers on tap? Great steaks, great staff? Head over to the John B. Pub.
We got the best beers, steaks, chicken wings, nachos in town. Come see us at the John B. Pub.
The John B. Pub, the best bar in town. Come sign up for our football pool. Say Hayes sent you.
The #1 sports podcast in Vancouver with Ryan Hayes and Big Mike.
Ryan Hayes and Big Mike. I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
I Only Touch Greatness podcast.
Thank you very much
with
for
Ryan
taking the time
Hayes
for us today.
and
We really
Big
appreciate
Mike.
it. Big Mike here, and that's Ryan.
Nice to meet you.
What's up?
We're just going to hammer out a bunch of questions about football, guys, and your guys' career so far.
Yeah, Madden's trying to get there. He is. Madden's here
There
now.
we go. What's up?
Perfect. So we'll start off right now. We'll just go with Tyler first and then Madden second on these questions. Where were you guys born? Where did you grow up? And when did you start playing ball?
Well, I was born on July 15th, 2003. I was born here in Georgia. Georgia boy, city boy, suburban boy, as you know. Well, you're kind of going to laugh at this, but my high school career, I don't think you would believe me. I was 6'2", 185 freshman year.
Cool.
And so I was built like a DN tight end. Man, I would have schooled you back then.
Nah.
I don't know about that. Yeah, my high school journey has been crazy, especially with everything that's been going on right now. But yeah, like freshman year, I was 185, 6'2", and then going out, I kept growing, being 6'3". The next year, I was like 6'3", 6'4"-ish, around 225 during spring, and then I went to 255 when I was 6'4", and then now I'm sitting at senior year about 6'5", and a half, being 280, 285. You know, trying to keep it at 285. You know, trying to keep me in that same weight. But yeah, that's all. That's me. So I mean, that's my high school journey.
Okay.
Madden?
I was born on September 23rd, 2004. I was actually born in New York. I moved to Georgia when I was around 2 years old. Didn't really get into football too early. I started wrestling early when I was about 8 years old and had success in that. And I always wanted to play football. Mom wouldn't let me because she was scared I was going to get hurt. Started playing football in around the 5th grade. I was always big. I was never little. I was always a big kid. 5th grade, I was probably sitting around like 5'7", about 165. I played nose guard. I played a lot of defense growing up and had fun with that. I got to high school. Started playing on the defensive ball for the first couple practices. They saw my size, and we were lacking a tackle. We didn't really have a left tackle, so they moved me over, and then that's where the story began, and everything just went good since.
Okay.
Mike, compared to you, how tall are these guys? Because, I mean, I'm 5'5", so I'm like, you guys are monsters.
I'm 6'4". I'm 6'4", so
I'm a whole foot over him or Ryan. I'm a whole foot.
He's still waiting for his growth spurt, guys. He's only 40.
They told me in elementary school my growth spurt was coming, so I've been waiting 40 years for it.
Do you guys have any nicknames, and what's your guys' favorite jersey number and why?
I used to have a nickname. It used to be well, right now it's just Big T. I mean, that's what just everyone says on the field. But it used to be Tank. It used to be Tank at one point because I got called Tank because of how big I was, and
you don't say.
No, but I got called Tank because how big I was in middle school. Because like I was just bigger and taller than anybody else. So I mean, and plus on the football field that no one could really do anything about it. So that's why I got the nickname Tank. But
I like it.
My favorite number, I mean, it used to be number 77 coming in, and because because our family, or me and my brother, have always worn like number 7 or have always worn like number 7 or like an odd number. It's just kind of our it's just how we like look. I don't know why. We just look better in odd numbers. Mm-hmm. But like my brother, when he was in high school, he wore number 15. And so then my following up year, I try to wear number 15. But then me, as usual, I get bigger as time goes on. So then when I went to right tackle, I was like, dang, I don't know what to get. And so I came across 75. Now I wanted to get 77 because that was like my OG number back in the day, and I was just like, darn, I can't really get that because it was like a triple XL jersey, and I'm not wearing a triple XL jersey if I want to be completely honest. and so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just get 75 because first off, it has one of my brother's numbers on it is 5, and then number 7 that usually is our lucky number 7. So that's why I picked number 75. That's now my number.
I like it.
My favorite number growing up was definitely 99 because, I mean, all the dogs.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I mean, growing up watching J.J. Watt and Aaron Donald and all them, I mean, that's what I wanted to be at first. That's what I wanted to be. But then as I started going with football, I realized I wasn't really the speed rushing end type. I was more of a really big guy. So I was going for 73 because that's what I wore when I was little, when I first started out. So I was going for 73. There was a senior on the team that already had 73. So I ended up getting 71, which I really liked actually because I don't know, the 1 and the 7 just look good together, especially on a big guy. And 73, when you got a big stomach like most linemen, it kind of like folds over and doesn't look too good. So that's about 71.
Trust me, I will. I've seen a lot of that throughout these all camps. I've seen a lot of stomach poking, bro. So I'll tell you.
What are your short-term and long-term goals then for the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, my goal is to get to the NFL as everybody's dream is for me playing football. But what inspired me the most is one of my boys, one of my friends, just got drafted this year. His name was Tommy Tremble. Yeah. So he got drafted to Carolina, and that kind of like inspired me a lot more to actually because clearly that shows you hard work does pay off, and hard work pays the bills. That's clearly as it is. So that's always been my lifelong dream to go play in the NFL, and pretty much pay off of what my parents have done for me. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I got the same goals. Obviously, I think most people that are going to interview are going to say they want to go to the NFL. So that's obviously my goal. And I just had one of our guys coming from South Poland just get drafted. He just got drafted to the Jets. Michael Carter came from Duke. He really didn't have a lot coming out of high school. He didn't have the best coaches to put his name out there, but he made what he made what a lot of people couldn't. And he went to Duke, which is it's a prestigious school, got great grades, and he ended up getting drafted. So now he's going to be playing for the Jets. So that's definitely something I look up to and I would love to do. Just go to a good college and then take my 3 or 4 years, build over time, and get drafted.
Madden, this isn't a chirp at all, but were you named after the great John Madden?
No, I wasn't. I don't know what my dad.
Honestly was thinking the same thing. First time I met Madden, I'm not joking. The first time I met Madden, I didn't know what his actual name was until I saw it on Twitter and I saw it on Instagram. I was like, his name is Madden? Like John Madden?
Dude,
is that true? I was like, oh my God. But yeah, I thought the exact same thing.
They were good. They had a whole bunch of names picked out, but it was like almost a last minute thing. My mom was like, all right, we're going with Madden. That's it. I don't even think they really knew a lot about John Madden like that. But then as they start telling people my name, they're like, Madden, if you don't play football, then there's something wrong. So it kind of worked out.
Simple.
Hey, maybe
they had all these names picked out for you, and they audibled at the line, and then came up with Madden, and then now you should just tell all the girls that the game's made after you.
Hey, maybe I'll be the first lineman on the Madden cover.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey. It's destined, Madden. Actually, now that I say it, it's not actually going to be it. I actually feel like that can happen.
Who do you guys mirror your game after or try and play like?
I've always thought about this for a while, especially since I've started to go to O-lineman. I've actually started to think about it, and I think of Orlando Brown Jr. He might not, at first when he get drafted, he only did 14 reps on 225 in the draft. He wasn't always the strongest guy, always not the strongest guy coming out of college or one of the linemen that's coming out of college. But he has the best technique and he has the best mentality for it. You know what I'm saying? He always comes out on the field ready to go, ready to kick some ass. You know what I'm saying? He's ready to go at all times. He might not be the strongest, but he has the best technique. So, that's what I kind of represent, or that's what I kind of envision myself by, because I might not be the strongest, but I know that I can have the best technique at the game, in my game. And so I can just go on to college, and do my thing.
Orlando's a great choice
to do my thing.
Yeah. Orlando's a great choice.
A guy I definitely make my game after would be Taylor Lewan from the Titans. He'll hit someone and celebrate like he just scored a touchdown. He's a headhunter. He plays the game like it's supposed to be. He's one of the most aggressive linemen I've seen. He's got a great sense of humor. He's a good guy. I know he's a good guy on and off the field. He's funny. That's the guy I want to be like when I'm older. He will hit someone and pancake them. And most linemen will just get up and go on with it. But he'll start celebrating like he just scored a touchdown. So that's how I like to play my game.
Well, while we're on that topic then, what's your guys' go-to celly?
Oh, God. Oh, man.
Let me go first. Definitely the worm. I'm hitting the worm on someone.
Okay.
When you see a big guy do the worm, it's over.
Hey, they have that in wrestling in WWE. They got the guy in Heavy Machinery that's a bigger guy that does the worm.
Yeah, boy, that's me.
No, but for me, I've never really thought about that. Usually what I do is when we score, I lift the running back up or the receiver up or the quarterback up, or I always go to my quarterback first to celebrate, because, it's all credits to him,
Yeah.
Always credits to him. We never get credit. And it's the truth. It's not the truth.
No shit. We were talking about that actually, me and Mike, the other day, how we always interview these guys, and it's like the only people that remember are going to be the ones that score the touchdown. It's never the guys that blocked everybody to get for that running back to score the touchdown.
Yeah. But I mean, like, my celebration, I always wish I could do a backflip. Imagine a lineman in a game. Like, if we score, imagine a lineman doing a backflip. Like, come on. Like, that would be probably the greatest thing to come out of. Like, you'd see that all live. You're like, whoa, what the whoa? And, they just do a backflip.
So we know what he's a lineman. We obviously know what Tyler's practicing all summer long. Then is the backflip.
Hey. Yeah, I'll try. I'll be trying. And then the one time I tried to do it, it didn't work out so well. But
see, I'm a Bengals fan. So way before your guys' time, but Anthony Munoz, he's my boy, and he's one of the best linemen ever to play.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Anthony Munoz, sure. He scored a couple touchdowns too.
Yeah.
And if you guys could
I'm gonna tell you this. If my offensive coordinator lets me do it, if I end up getting the ball and I score, I'm running. Like, I mean, I'm doing a full out sprint into our sideline. I'm just jumping on our coaches.
No Lambeau leap for you, or
that's usually my like one thing I do every time we score. It's like we always do that like chest bump thing. We're like like the mid hug. It's kind of like it's weird, and then we also do this we also do the elbow thing. That's we always do that stuff. We always go crazy.
Here's one for you guys. If you could sit down for dinner with anyone, dead or alive, that's famous, who would you choose?
Ooh, Kobe. Definitely Kobe. I mean, it's just like I feel like if you had a legit serious conversation, it would just be like you would just be amazed of what he's saying, and you would actually since it's Kobe, you would take it. Like, you would legit. Every conversation you would take it, but I mean, just in general, like you talking to Kobe is just like
Mamba mentality.
Yeah, like you talking about the mentality of working every day, working all hours, and like doing all that type of stuff. Which is, by the way, after this I'm done, I'm actually gonna go work out. But that's the point. But other than that, it's just like I feel like talking to Kobe would be probably like a really cool moment. It's like, and one of the other people I would love to talk to is Randy Moss. That's another person I want to talk to. Like, I feel like that would be a funny conversation to have with him too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know how to follow that up. Kobe's like the best answer you can choose. I'll probably go Sean Taylor.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a great one. That's a great one.
Same thing, just to sit down, have that mentality, like talk to him about it. Same thing, man. Definitely go with Sean Taylor.
And Mike,
I always go Muhammad Ali, but if it was football, I definitely go Ocho Cinco.
Oh my God, that would be a fun. That would be a cool. That would be a funny conversation by itself.
For me, I always go Tupac, or
that's a good one.
So I do Tupac or Seth Rogen. I feel like if I sat down and had a conversation with Seth Rogen, you could have a pretty good laugh. And then, I mean, I just thought of this one as we were thinking of it. I mean, Shaq would be pretty cool to sit down with.
Oh yeah,
Shaq
would be cool.
That'd be a good one.
Because then I can relate. I'm like, look, man, I know I'm not 7'2".
Yeah, well, you got.
I am the biggest person. It's getting cut. I mean, like, I feel like I'm like a regular sized kid compared to you. I don't know. I don't know.
At least you're looking at him. At least you're looking at him close to his face. I'm at 5 feet tall. I'd be right in the wrong spots.
Yeah, you'd be right at the belt buckle.
Yeah.
What's your guys' biggest football moment so far in your guys' career, or would you say your best performance was?
Oh man, I think my best performance was last year, and when we played Centennial, when we played Centennial High School, I remember I had this one play. I did a post it on Twitter. I don't know why I have not posted it on Twitter, but that was the game that I hurt I think it was my right. Yeah, it was my left shoulder. It was my left shoulder because I sublocated my shoulder, but then I wrapped it, and so I was playing during it. And so when I was playing it, I remember that game vividly. I didn't start the first drive, but then we were on goal line and we were getting kind of stuffed like the first two plays. And they were like, Tyler, just go in there. Go. I'm done with this. Go. And so I wanted to go in, and we were in an outside zone. I'm not even joking you. I think I threw the entire O-line and D-line just to the left. Like it was like a domino effect. Like I'll do one person and then the entire unit fell. Like it was just like it was so I thought it was hilarious. I literally laughed after the play was done. I was celebrating with the boys, but I was just laughing at when we were watching going over film again on our television during the game. It was actually so funny. You'll have to send us that clip so we can add it in here. Oh, I'll send you the clip. It's so funny. It's funny to me at least because it goes to show like it goes to show how easy it is when you have it. It goes to show how easy the game is.
Well, must be nice to be huge.
In our region, yes, it's nice. It's very nice. It's very nice.
Yeah, my favorite or my best game was probably my freshman year. We were going against Douglas County, and they had 4-star. At the time, he's a 4-star DN. He had like 30-plus offers. He ended up committing to Georgia. He's at Georgia right now. His name's Jonathan Jefferson. But this is the game that put me on the map. So I'm a little freshman. I'm probably sitting around 6'2", 250, 6'2", 260, maybe somewhere around there. I'm going against him, and the whole week, people are like, Madden, man. Like, we had a senior, other tackle like, we can switch you in, blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, I don't even know the guy. Let me go against him first. So the first play, I kick step once he comes out. He shoots his hands. I fake my hands, and I pull him back, and I chop his hands, and he fell straight and, like, busted his face on the ground. I put my nuts in his face and stuff. It just, like, set the tone of the whole game. He ended up having, like, 1 tackle, 0 tackles for loss, 0 sacks, and that's the game that put me on the map. Like, that's when coaches started hitting me up and stuff. So that was definitely probably my favorite game.
That a boy. There's probably no better feeling, for being O-lineman when you guys put the guy down and he gets up with turf in his face. Like, you got to love that shit.
It's the best feeling. It's the best feeling. I love it.
Okay, so as a rookie, this is probably going to happen to you somewhere, but if you had to sing one karaoke song in front of all the teammates, what song are you choosing?
And the reason we asked this question is if you guys do go to Oregon Ducks, you guys are doing this. And if you get booed, you're doing it again.
Goodness. That's a tough one.
Wow, that is a tough one.
I'm going Beyonce. I don't know what song, but it's going to be a Beyonce song, and I'm going to kill it.
All the single ladies?
Yeah, that may be the one. That might just be the
one.
Oh,
man.
So you got the moves for that, too. You're going to have to hit it on stage somewhere.
Come on. I already talked about the worm.
Yeah?
Shit. God, I actually do not know. Like, that is such a hard – oh, my Lord. There's so many songs
we always get tequila once in a while from a couple people.
Oh, that's like a good one.
2 words in it.
I mean, there's only 1 word in there. I was thinking of Wonderwall, but I don't know.
That's a good one. I was
thinking of Wonderwall.
Yeah.
I was thinking that was the one thing I was thinking of is Wonderwall.
Favorite Gatorade color?
Oh, fruit punch. Actually, no. Lemon lime.
Blue. Oh, lemon lime. I'm going blue.
Okay.
I don't know the exact flavors, but definitely blue.
I like cool blue too. I don't care what flavor I get.
if you're that thirsty, it doesn't really matter what flavor you got. They're all good.
It doesn't matter. Like, I'll drink anything. I'll drink all those.
How about if you could only eat one or the other, pancakes or waffles for the rest of your life?
Oh, waffles.
Waffles for sure.
Okay. Other than Madden being this worm master, do you guys have any other hidden talents?
Oh, well, I mean, I don't think y'all can hear it, but I can crack my knuckles like in the movie. Like, I can crack my knuckles just like that.
Oh, okay, that's a hidden talent.
Yeah, I felt that all the way to my feet.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, if y'all saw me in person, I could pull up the ear and go. It'd be actually, you can actually hear it. I can do it on both hands too. It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I don't need to hear it.
I'm like weirdly like flexible. I can do like round offs and stuff, and like front handsprings and stuff like that.
Oh wow! Okay.
They do the backflip like Tyler was talking about.
Hey, me and Mike are heading to a hockey draft right after this. I want to see Mike do a handstand.
Good luck. What's your guys' go-to song before games? Is there one song that gets you guys fired up?
Needs and Wants by Drake. Needs and Wants by Drake.
Oh my God, for sure.
Needs and Wants by Drake, for sure.
Okay,
easy. That's my go-to song. Anyway, go-to song.
What about favorite sports movie?
Remember the Titans.
Love it.
Simple.
Probably Gridiron Gang. That movie.
Okay. With The Rock, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was The Rock.
Yeah.
That or Blindside. Either one.
I was just gonna say I always go Blindside or Remember the Titans. Those are my two.
My two is Remember the Titans and Friday Night Lights.
Okay.
And if you could ask a genie for one wish, what are you asking him for?
Oh.
Jesus.
I know, right?
That's tough.
Well, now it's one wish, not three. Like that's.
I know. The question is three, but last time I asked this question, the person couldn't think of the third thing, and then we just moved on.
I don't know. Here's the thing about that, though. I can say that. Here's one thing about that. Like, one of my wishes I think I would want is for like my entire family, like everyone that I know and like everyone that I've met, to live eternally. Is because like then again, like if we live forever. Like we don't have to go through aging again. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the one thing I was gonna say. But
that's a good one.
But there's a lot of side effects to that. That's the one thing. There's a lot of things to that. But I mean, my other option is just money.
Yeah.
My other option is just money.
I was gonna get a nice car and be done with it.
Yeah.
The other option is just money.
Okay. If a scout or a GM were to ask, what do you guys bring to the table, or describe your game?
Mainly my footwork and my hands. I think are my best things. My footwork and my hands. Like I got receiver feet. I don't think y'all realize I got some receiver feet. Okay. Madden, I don't think you know anything about receiver feet, so I don't know if you know.
Tyler, don't try me, man. You know all about it. I would definitely probably say my hips, just because I wrestle, so like my hips, and then definitely my physicality and aggressiveness. Like I'll finish the play. Like if a dude's on the ground, I'm gonna be like right up in his face, so I'm gonna finish the play.
I love it. And go ahead, Ray.
Who wins in an arm wrestle between you two?
Honestly, right now, I think I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Madden would win. I only say this because the way Madden be lifting is kind of different. I mean, we've been lifting too. I mean, we've been lifting kind of hard too. I mean, trust me. Like we be going at it every morning. But if I'm like right now, I think Madden would win. But here's the thing: I played basketball during football workouts was going on, and I lost like 10, 15 pounds. So, and plus that entire basketball period, we did not lift at all. And I lifted the only times I lifted was on the weekends. So, like, it was so hard for me to go through and lift. And so I lost, like, a lot. I mean, it was rough. But I'm back in it. I'm back in my normal thing. But it was
he's coming for you, man. He's coming for you, man.
Nah, he's not. He don't got none of this. I love Tyler, but I'm not gonna lose that one. That's not good.
That's why I said you. Why do you think I said you? I mean, like, I feel like I can win, but I'm just saying, right now, I think you can win. I'm just saying.
That's fair.
It's fair.
Who wins in a foot race?
Me. What? Me.
How far? I
don't know. Let's do the 40.
Oh, 40. Me.
Tyler, what's your 40 time?
Me. What's your 40 time? What's your 40 time? I would love to hear this.
Like 5'4".
Bitch, mine's 5'2". Let's go.
All right, you can have your 0.2 seconds.
What's that?
You can have your 0.2 seconds.
I mean, I run a 4.58 shuttle. I'm not complaining. Like,
hey, my shuttle, nice. I don't know my exact shuttle.
That's my best thing I'm good at in combines. That's my best. I think that's my like best thing to have is my 5.10.5. I think that's my best thing I have at a combine.
Okay.
Opinion.
And both you guys are very highly recruited. Obviously, you guys been talking to a lot of schools.
I've been talking to a couple. I mean, since I just dialed mine, the top 8. But I mean, my recruitment is still open. If any colleges are watching this. Because apparently a lot of people don't understand that. But yeah, I've been talking to a couple guys. I've been talking to a couple coaches, especially the ones I already have offers to. I've been talking to Georgia. Most recently, because I'm going to their camp on June 1st, which I can't wait, by the way. And Madden, I think you're going to that one too. So I can't wait to see you there. But yeah, I mean, like, because I've been talking to Coach Matt Luke a lot. A lot more. And so I've been, keeping in touch with him, just like I'm just like, I'm getting ready not getting ready, but in June, probably like later in June, I'm going to start dialing it down. I think a little bit more, but I don't know yet. I'm still deciding on that.
Okay.
Yeah. My recruiting started picking up real heavy a couple weeks ago. I had 3 offers coming into April. And then at the end of April, I ended up having 8. So it picked up pretty heavy. But right now, I would say out of the people who are not offering me, Georgia's probably recruiting me the heaviest. And yeah, I'll be there on the 1st. And then I'll be back there on the 17th for another camp. So.
Oh, right on. Okay. Awesome. Hey, guys. A couple of Bulldogs possibly here. I like it. I want to thank both you guys for taking the time for us today and coming on. We're both big fans of you, and we know you guys are both going to go far in football, and we can't wait to cheer you guys on to the top.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, and it was definitely fun, too, because you guys, this has been a good one. You guys really chirp each other. We love it.
That's what old linemen do. That's what old linemen do. We love to chirp. We love to do all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where it is, in practice, just anywhere. We do it all the time.
Yeah.
So, if you're looking for a mug, perhaps a hoodie, head on over to IOnlyTouchGreatness.com.
Looking for the most beers on tap, great steaks, great staff? Head over to the John B. Pub.
We got the best beers, steaks, chicken wings, nachos in town. Come see us at the John B. Pub.
The John B. Pub, the best bar in town. Come sign up for our football pool. Say Hayes sent you.